I'm Renee Noor, model, creative director, founder of Global Women Wealth Warriors, Wellness Hub, and GW3 Magazine. I dedicated my life and devoted my career into helping women and girls to achieving their goals. I've been passionate about empowering women and enriching men. This opportunity in working with the Global Women Wealth Warriors have afforded me the pleasure of traveling outside of the country to be a support unit, most importantly, to help impact and change lives. Our ultimate purpose is to help others to become whole from finance, spiritual, mental, as well as physical. We know there are challenges and obstacles to get you to the next level. However, it's time for you to level up, boss up, and welcome to Power to Soar. And indeed, that's what we do. Soar 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I am your host, Dr. Renee Noor. And what a privilege as well as a pleasure to be here with you today. We are celebrating International Women's Month. It has been a spectacular journey thus far. And no matter if you're coming to one of our global experiences or if you're part of the GW3 community, we always just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, today, viewers, we have the opportunity of being able to connect with women all around the globe. And so throughout today's session, not only will you get an opportunity to hear voices, you're going to also be able to connect with women who are making an impact, especially those impacts where it lies within empowering women and our young girls every single day. Well, our first beautiful interviewee is the one and the only Liz. Now, let's just talk about Liz first and foremost, okay? I've had the pleasure of meeting this queen in less than 3 hours, and I promise you guys, it seems as if we've been knowing each other like a lifetime. All the way from New York City. You know how we love New York City. But what I love about Liz, she understands her purpose and her calling. So, Liz, how are you doing first and foremost, superstar?
Well, I want to say thank you. As you know, we had a wonderful day here in Georgia. And I want to
Yes.
thank you for inviting me to get together and have an after party from the wonderful event that we were just at. So thank you so much, Dr. Renee.
Absolutely. And Liz, as we go into this fabulous transformation, I want you to introduce yourself to everyone, who you are, and why is International Women's Day so important?
Thank you so very much. So, hey, everybody, my name is Liz Barrett. I live in the greater Atlanta area via Los Angeles, New York, and Boston. And International Women's Day creates always, every year, the space for me to reflect on the women who came before me, who forged the path that I have been fortunate enough to travel on. Today, as Dr. Renee just mentioned, we were at an event with amazing women community leaders who are forging their path as business owners and taking time to lift one another up. It was an amazing experience, intergenerational, all different businesses, but it was the power of women coming together and the generosity of that spirit. I take that very seriously. I am lighting the path? Who am I lighting the path forward for? Young women, communities that have been disadvantaged. How can I help in that journey, in that fight? I call it a fight that I love to participate in. So I was the first person in my family to go to college. I went to a women's college in Boston, Simmons College. It was the first college to educate women to have professions outside of traditional careers like education. It was about professional access, financial mobility, and that's always been a core of my path and what I try to pass on for other women. Right now, I'm currently with a nonprofit that supports women business owners with affordable and accessible microloans. This is how I take this responsibility to create opportunity for women very seriously. International Women's Month allows the space to reflect on how far we've come and how far we need to go together. Thank you, Dr.
Liz,
Renee.
oh my goodness, Liz, you hit so many chords. I just want you to know that because it's so important. You speak from passion and purpose. And I love the fact that your journey has not only helped to elevate other women's voices, but I'm happy that you are also using your voice to really set the blueprint in regard to how we need to show up. You said something that was key, Liz. You said access. Access. I'll say this, so many don't even understand, when you get that opportunity to have access, not only is it important for us to keep these relationships stronger together, but then how it is important for us to pay it forward for the next generation. And so you are doing that as well. We invited you to come through for March 28th. You know how we're going to be paying it forward for women all across the globe. So share with us a little bit also before, closing. Why is it important for us, after we know who we are, we elevate our other female leaders to also pull down and raise up the future generation? Please share with us.
Well, this is a journey. This is a quest that has we are still in the midst of. Remember, what is the dollar amount that women make compared to men? What is the dollar amount that women of color make? Right? We know we have to keep forging ahead for fair and equitable access. Right? This is what we know. We're not there yet. And the women who've come before us, who have carved the way for us, we have to continue building, expanding, putting resources into the hands of other women to build the future, especially for financial, social, racial justice. They're all linked together, and we still have some ways to go together.
And we absolutely do. Can you guys hear me okay? Yes, we
Now I
have work
can.
to
Thank
do.
you.
You're welcome. We not only have work to do, Liz, I'm looking forward to working with you to keep on helping others to identify their leadership. I like to say it's all about the three L's, Liz. It's about not only, well, Liz, how about that? The four L's. But one thing I like to say, we're here not only learning in this space, you're learning learning alongside with leadership, and that leads right into legacy. And to me, that is what the echo of phenomenal women, when we come together, that's the message that we surely should be doing around the globe. Well, Liz, it was a pleasure getting to meet you today. Oh my goodness, I'm giving you all types of hearts. And we're looking forward to seeing you continue on carrying us, whether you're a nonprofit or a profitable organization. Guys, you want to learn more about Liz? This is how you do it. Come and meet us on March 28th. Okay. We are looking forward to being right there at the Starlet Hotel. We're bringing so many of the collective women together because our voices need to be together and heard. But most importantly, we will be empowering our future generations of tomorrow. So, Liz, thank you so much. And I cannot wait to see you March 28th.
Looking forward to it. Thank you, Dr. Renee. Have a wonderful day.
You do the same. Oh my goodness, guys. Definitely let's give it up to Liz for being here with us today. Amazing, iconic woman. And we'll be right back after this commercial break. And our next speaker, my goodness, she's an author. She's written this phenomenal book that you're getting an opportunity to hear more from Katrina right after this message. Absolutely. We are back. Thanks, guys, for joining GW3 Live. And today it is all about those voices that we are having to come together, not only celebrating International Women's Day, but just give an opportunity to elevate the success of women everywhere. Thanks again to the incredible Miss Liz, who knows how to empower, impact with purpose. And you guys truly, you don't want to miss Liz. She will be with us March 28th. We have an incredible opportunity for all women to come together as we're doing the brown paper bag brunch. Take place at the Starlit Hotel. I am so excited because this gives us an opportunity not only to bring about that collective group of women who knows how to empower, but guess what? We will have some of our students from the Clark University alongside with Spelman College that also will be joining us. And if you ever thought about becoming an author, or if you are an author, that's why we have all of our books right here, make sure you tune in with us. We're going to be having authors that's going to be featured on that day as well. Well, speaking of authors, our next incredible speaker, not only did I get an opportunity of meeting her through the Global Women Wellness, and I know they're all about the health and wellness, but I love to say that she is doing it up as an author. She's also a sensational woman. She's going to tell you more about her leadership and why International Women's Day and Women's Month is so important. How are you doing today, Miss Katrina?
I
Hello,
am
gorgeous.
wonderful. Thank you. I'm wonderful, Dr. Renee.
Yes, yes, yes. So you are like living it up. You're doing sensational things as well. If you don't mind, we love to know exactly who you are. So we're going to give you the opportunity to introduce yourself. And you already know I'm coming back with some questions for you, beautiful.
Well,
Yes.
I'm Katrina Ravenel. I also live in Georgia with Liz and with you, so we're all in Georgia. Originally from Detroit. Okay. So people that might fly into the conferences from Detroit. I am retired military. I was in the Army, regular Army, and Army National Guard and the Air National Guard, and did some tours with the Air Force. So I retired after 21 years. And I'm thankful to have written this book called Stolen Intellect. I'll tell you a little bit more about it when that opportunity presents. And what I appreciate and what I love about the whole International Women's Day, I just want to really take my hats off to you for the space that you had the courage to create a space, right? For no matter our ethnicity, whatever race or color we are, that we can all come together and we can celebrate each other. We can celebrate the women of the past. We can celebrate the women who we are becoming. And what I love about I like how your the women's wellness, your women, the wellness in that, right? That we're always looking to, just to increase or perform whatever our station is in life. And we have opportunities to do that. And when we meet people like you, right, it's you're a model for us at any age. At what opportunities. I listen to you travel. I hear your stories about traveling, and I also like the warrior part, right, in the conference. I love that warrior part because I made a video recently and I said, y'all, I say a lot of times you might wonder why you come to Earth. I said, but you came to Earth in this dispensation of time because we're at war and you came for war, right? The conditions where they are, right? The disrespect, all of that, we can't stay here where we are, and to disrupt the system, right? To change the narrative, it's going to take women to be able to do that, right? It's going to take us to be able to do that.
Absolutely. Guys, put some hearts in the chat. Katrina's like not, I mean, as I say, you're hitting the nail right on the head. One of the reasons also, Katrina, the whole name came about because, like you said, not only we're at war, but I know one thing. When you look at a warrior, that's on that other side, the warrior of light. And that's what we have been able to do. We understand it's been a struggle. No buts and ifs about it, but we're not staying in that struggle. We're using our voices to amplify women. We're using our stories to transform lives. And we are truly looking for other ways of how we can not only use our past to transform how we look at a thing, but use our past to give us the, I say, the uplift, the inspiration to change. And that's what you've been able to do. You're an amazing author. I look forward to receiving my book on Saturday. Okay. Let everybody know about this incredible book. I love the energy that it has. And if I had it here, of course, I would show it how whatsoever. I want you to show everybody your front book, your cover, and share with me what was your inspiration when you wrote that book. Please tell us what inspired you the most.
What inspired me is when my son, I have three children. My son, he's my second child. And when I was pregnant, they told me that he would be born with a severe learning disability. They called it mental retardation at that time. I didn't get that, I didn't get that learning disability part. But anyway, I researched for about 16 years because I wasn't getting ready to be that kind of mama that I got to baby this child, right? Being in the military, I bark out orders. I do as a mama, and I need everybody to respond and do what I need you to take out the trash. You got to sweep the floor today. Everybody got stuff to do. And I needed him to be able to keep up with everybody else. Right. So I'm like, okay. So I got to figure out what happened. Why was my son born with a severe learning disability? So I had to look. I looked at where I was from, right? In Detroit, most people don't realize that the area around the area around the Great Lakes, they call it in the past the Goiter Belt. But this term is out of circulation, so you don't hear this term anymore. But they really should have called it the thyroid belt, because people in this area, we are higher risk and we have thyroid issues. And that's from Oregon all the way over to like Ohio, Pennsylvania, parts of New York, right? And so I had to once I figured that out, then that let me know that, okay, so I must have been having some thyroid issues that I didn't know anything about. Right. And so then when I heard Dr. Brownstein one day say that children with a low IQ, and you talking about not just learning disabilities, low IQ children underperforming, children struggling in school, because our children are supposed to be intelligent. There is a recipe for intelligence. The Most High gave us a recipe for intelligence. And the other countries are utilizing this recipe. And what they're really saying to this country, when you take this iodine, you're going to be intelligent whether you want to or not. Everybody's going to be intelligent. And that's what's happening around the world. But it's not happening here in the United States. Okay. And so once I started to supplement my son, today at 24 years old, he makes music, he takes out the trash, he cleans his room, he walks the dog, he orders his own Lyft. He graduated high school. He has a part-time job at the school. He got himself. He's involved in all kinds of sports. Okay. And so I want that for all of my sisters. I started thinking, how many people don't know they can boost their children's IQ? How many people don't know that if their children are underperforming, they can fix it? How many mamas, how many of them do they know they can change their thyroid issues, right? How many women know, especially as a mother, why you had them multiple miscarriages, why your baby was born stillbirth, okay? Why your child is nonverbal? You could fix that. That's what my book is about. You can fix that. And then I talk about how to nourish your breast to prevent breast disease, how to maintain your eyesight, because we were never supposed to lose our eyesight or have anything less than 20/20 vision, right? So those are the kind of things that are in my book.
Hold on. Now you know you got all the phones ringing now, okay, blowing up. Okay, it's like wait. Hold on. You are dropping the mic right now. And you know what is so important? You know, we can't even think about wealth if our health is not in order, right? We truly cannot do anything at all. You know, it's incredible just to hear you speak about this, especially for women. And, you know, as we celebrate women for this International Month, you know, I always thought, here I am from New Orleans, Louisiana, girl, you know, we know how to cook. And I mean, from the fish, from the fried foods, from all types of sauces and seasoning, this, that, and the other. So I always thought I was prone to be big. I just want you to know that. I always thought I was prone to be big until I started taking my health seriously, until I decided to do something different, not knowing, but I started working on myself. Girl, I lost 75 pounds. And I'm going to say this because from my family, my mother had diabetes, my auntie had diabetes, my other auntie had diabetes. So I'm automatically thinking, well, you know what? I'm going to go because of diabetes. So talk to us a little bit more. Like you said, just that awareness and that insight. I- Is it also have to do with our mindset change as well as our lifestyle, meaning what we eat, how we surround ourselves, the environments that we're in? Does any of all of that have anything to do with also the message that you have in your book?
All of it, because geographically, right? At
Yes.
this point, I got to the point where I pretty much know when I'm working with a client, the first thing I always ask, where are you from? So when I ask where are you from, I already know there's going to be a natural cadence, intelligence to you because you live by the ocean, right? You live by the ocean?
Well, New Orleans, if you want to call Mississippi River by the ocean, okay? New Orleans,
Or
Louisiana.
or maybe you took cod liver oil. I don't know, right? Did your parents give you
Oh,
cod
okay,
liver
with
oil?
my parents, okay, because you know they come from Mississippi. They come from the Big Delta, right? And I'll say this too. Many didn't know this, but my mom, well, the firstborn, Christine, she passed, and then my mom passed 6 months after her sister, and then 6 months after my mother, her sister passed away. So 6 months apart. And someone asked, you probably need to go and research what they were around that stemmed that. But I know for sure it had a lot to do with their diet, what they were consuming. Think about it, back in the day, they were eating the pig feast. They were
Yeah.
eating the pork because that's how they, you know, they were accustomed to. And even once they moved to the bigger city, it was just their habits of what they were accustomed to and comfortable with.
Yeah, that's true too. But the one thing too, when they were eating that pork because they didn't have a choice, they knew
Right.
how to detoxify them parasites out, right?
Mm,
That was key, right?
right.
The other thing is, like you said, yeah, diet and all that is related, but the sky is the limit. Whatever the answer is that I ask my ancestors, the Most High, I get them answers. And so I like, okay, so diabetes is an issue, right? So I've already addressed the low IQ, how we can all be intelligent, how our children supposed to be intelligent. So I got to answer for intelligence because it's been here the whole time. It's not like I discovered this, right? The Most High gave it to us in the beginning of Genesis. But education, I hate to say it, mistranslated that
Mm,
information. So I had to go back and translate what the four elements of matter really are, because what they told us it was, it's not connecting with our health. So we're following the system, institution of medicine, but who is medicine following? They are not following the Most High. And so we're following the most low, thinking we're following the Most High. Okay.
oh, that's a good one right there. Hold on. We're following the most low, not be. Say it one more time because it was right on point. Say it one more time.
We think we're following the Most High, but we're following the most low.
Oh, that needs to be a t-shirt, girl. Okay. Wow. You're so right. So right. You know, mom used to always tell me, make sure you go back to the Bible every chance I got. And so everything does stem from that spiritual aspect. And think about this also, spiritual elements is how we can really store ourselves. In the Bible, it literally says you can fast. And not just fast. I mean, like fast for 40 days and for 40 nights. And guess what? You still can survive. And
Yeah,
not only does that help to reset our bodies, I think that helps us to get mental clarity and that closer relationship to Almighty.
absolutely. Which is inside
Yes.
of all of us, definitely.
Oh my goodness. I cannot wait to meet you. You're going to be with us coming up on Saturday, okay? Saturday, March 28th. I know you're going to have those books available. I am so excited for the journey that you have been on, guys. Put some fire emojis up. Thank you. I want to just say thank you for your courage. Thank you for your wisdom and your insight. And I look forward to seeing you on many more stages speaking from your heart about what we can do to change and transform lives. So please, before we wrap up our segment with you, please provide us with some words of wisdom and truly show that book cover one more time for the community.
You know what? My book, I hate to get up from here. I mean, if y'all want me to, I can just, my book is right here. Y'all don't go nowhere. I know we're live, but I have to do this because the book is beautiful. I'm sorry, y'all. It's right here. Okay. So when I put this book, I put so much thought and energy into From Stolen Intellect to a Genius Revolution. And on the cover is family. And that's what the Trinity and everything for me is all about. Everything is about family. And we don't see enough images of family. Religion didn't give us an image of family. They gave us Jesus over here and Mary and the child over here fragmented. We got to see family, right? And so I look forward to meeting you and bringing your autograph book on Saturday. And I look forward to meeting everybody in your audience.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to give you this big old heart right here. And thank you again for your leadership, because one of the things that we do in not only being a collective group of phenomenal women, we have men in the house as well, but we understand the importance of, like I said, those three L's. Not only are we grateful that we are able to learn, we're able to lead that leadership, but also we're able to build our legacy. And remember, legacy is nothing unless we know how to pass that torch to the next generation. And that's indeed what we'll be doing this Saturday. That's right, this Saturday from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. right there at the the Starling Hotel. And for those who may not know, is on 14th Street, and Peachtree Street is right there. Everybody remember as they call it, the Colony Square. Guys, we are doing the brown paper bag brunch, and we truly want you to be a part of this legacy that we're creating. And feel free to invite a girlfriend. Feel free to bring a young leader with you as well, because at one point we had the village always taking care of the village. So we're now the new village people. And so we're going to take care of our own. Well, thank you again, Katrina, author, phenomenal woman. And thank you for letting us know what International Women's Month means to you. And we look forward to seeing you this Saturday, not only March 28th, but hopefully throughout the entire months to come, because you're right here in Atlanta. So thank you, beautiful. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
All right, have a good one.
You too.
Earth Hour resonates with my values of being responsible for nature. It is vital for me to ensure a green and great Mother Earth for all generations. I'm inspired to support the movement because I see the impact it has on individuals all around the world. With my 10 million tree planting project adding more impact to it. Earth Hour is important because it allows us to work towards achieving better resources for nature. Tourism and agriculture are the backbones for Tanzania's economy, and they're also nature-based. So if we don't stop climate change now, these sectors will collapse.
And we are back with the GW3 Live. I'm so grateful to be your host for today, Dr. Renee Noor. And what an impactful session we've had already with impeccable speakers. Go ahead and put some fire emojis up. grateful that not only we understand, here we are celebrating International Women's Month, but we are able to amplify not only our women, but we're celebrating our women throughout the world, guys. I'm so grateful that we have been able to honor the legacy that these ladies are standing very firm in. And I'll share this with you. Our next superstar that I'm going to be bringing up to the stage with you, my goodness, we go so far back, guys. I promise you, Barbara and I, it had to be in 2000 and maybe even 2012. Yeah, I think it was 2012, 13 when I first met Barbara. She was the woman with the microphone in her hand doing those interviews on all those red carpets. And now I'm so grateful that she said yes to be a part of the Global Women Wealth Warriors community. So without further ado, let's bring up the media mogul herself, the queen. Come through.
Buzz,
Barbara,
buzz. That's
yeah.
right. It's me, Queen Bee. Buzz, buzz, everyone. Thank you, the Honorable Dr. Renee Noor. I love
Yeah.
you. Yes.
You know it right back at you, girl. Oh my goodness. Look how we've evolved over these years, Barbara. But I just want to say this. I want everyone to know just how proud I am of you, how much I love and adore you. Guys, you
You.
need to have a backup person in your life and a front person in your life, and just to have the right people in your life. And that Barbara Young, truly, she is. It's been a minute after, we used to rock it out all the time. Oh my goodness, we used to rock it
That's
all the time. From one
network.
red carpet to the next. And now look at us. Here we are. We were suited and booted earlier today, right there.
Woo! At 84, 90 degrees. Thank you, Lord. It's beautiful. I felt like a cream puff.
Well, I promise you, you don't look like a cream puff at all, guys. I love what you have on. Like with everyone that comes on, please introduce yourself, Barbara Young, so all the viewers know who you are as well. Please take it away.
Thank you, Dr. Renee. I am the Barbara Young, Be Young Enterprises Worldwide. Yes, Dr. Renee and I go way back. When I originally met her, Dr. Renee, I was referred to Dr. Renee through my co-host, Matthew Dice Ray. We hosted the TV show that I did on Comcast TV 25, the A-List Entertainment News. And from that point, it was just fun. I cannot tell you, just meeting, networking, great people at that time. The Atlanta metro area, I think it wasn't even over 1 million people. And I just had a vision, nothing new under the sun with mass media. I've been doing that since college at Temple University in Philadelphia, working with WRTI apprenticeship with Tobias Poole, Valerie. I did marketing and development in nonprofit radio and television. That's where I started. And when I came here, I just had a dream. And with any dreams, you let them go to the wayside, and it was just deferred. But it was something I just had to do, something other than go to work and going home. And I was making good money in real estate. I was making a lot of money, but my creative energy that represents who I am as an individual, someone who's bold, transparent. I love meeting people. I was missing that. And I came up with a concept, the A-List. We were one of the first going around with a camera in the Atlanta metro area. No one knew Barbara Young, no, but they knew Comcast. That was the tool to open up doors. And when I met Matthew Ray, and with his dreadlocks at the time, I was like, you are so handsome. Why are you behind the camera? I met him in Duluth. He was going to film a rap group. I think the nephew of Keith, no, not Keith Sweat, but trying to think, one of the singers. He was going to film them, and I was like, you need to come from behind the camera. This is your time. That dark brown complexion, those dreadlocks, television, and back in the 90s, early 2000s, They were looking for a different look in the media, which I love. It's not where everyone has to look so uniform. It's representing everyone. It's inclusional. You get to see Latinos, you get to see Koreans, Chinese, African, all different complexions. We are all God's children, and that's why what prompted me, my creativity, what I wanted to do with the A-list. At that time in Atlanta, there was not enough publicity going around for different up and coming artists. The news, of course, they were doing typical news, but it wasn't enough of showing the renaissance of creativity of everyone coming here. So what we see now is a representation of another influx of people coming from all over the world, and everyone's here now. But at the time when I started the A-list, it was few and far between, and I met Renee Noor, and I was just blown away. And our goal at the A-list was, as we promote you, we promote ourselves. We did this for free. We love to do it. We started getting invited. We were on the mayor's calendar list. We were going to different philanthropy events, and we made it for 5 years. Next thing you know, I saw myself next to Entertainment Tonight. I saw myself next to all the entertainment shows in Hollywood. But our goal, we did not do gossip. We were the Disney brand. We were clean. We were fresh. And we wanted to represent good nature, good feelings. We wanted to represent elevation, and we kept ourselves on that level, and it worked very well. And from that point, we started seeing tons of people as technology changed and things started coming. There was more people doing red carpet, and it just was a phenomenal experience. But I am very grateful to be part of the Renaissance people almost 20 years ago. Wow. Bringing that element to the Atlanta metro area of that flair, that Hollywood flair, that right. Classic flair. Everyone was well dressed, well behaved. It was just beautiful. Beautiful. So again, Renee, it was just that time when I first met you. Like I said, I was blown away. The events that you gave, the one I'm not going to ever forget, the event for Haiti. That was when Haiti had that catastrophe, that hurricane, the tornado. Let the music play for Haiti, and people came to Renee. I sat with Renee.
Are you serious? Oh,
you created that event 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks, she had that stadium maxed out.
Oh my God!
I was like, this woman is powerful. Ken Ford was there.
Oh my God! Yeah, we had Ken Ford. We had Joey Somerville. Oh
yes, let me tell you, people showed up. They showed it, and that you did that in 2 weeks. That's God. That's a God vision.
There with that. Oh my God. Oh,
Barbara. It's what it's about is when you have that je ne sais quoi in France. Yes. It's that
je ne sais quoi. I love it. That's right.
It's that something that a lot of people, when they meet you, your presence, how you represent yourself, your brand, the love that you give, the energy that you give is sincere, is polished, and it's loving, it's nurturing. You demand the audience by uplifting and elevating everyone. You see goodness, and that's why I wanted to be a part of Global Women Wealth Warriors, because it's the best is yet to come.
Testing. Can you hear me okay, Barbara?
I can hear you.
Oh my goodness, girl, you you struck a chord. Let me say this. I forgot all about that with you. Man, we did the fight night with Kenny
Yes,
Burns. Oh my goodness. Oh, girl, okay, we're like water and water for sure now. Okay, water and water. Well, Barbara, I just like to say, not only am I grateful for this type of friendship, I'm also grateful for this sisterhood that we have. We
yes,
kicked off this month all the way connecting with people in Orlando, Florida, Washington, D.C. We've had people from the Philippines, from Kenya, alongside with the UK, Germany, all across the world. And what a beautiful synergy that took place today at Chateau Elan. I just want to say thanks so very much to Cherie. She did an amazing job in uplifting the community of women because, guys, we need this
yes,
so
yes,
much right now. So much. We don't even realize what we have in the palm of our hands because sometimes what happens, we're so busy chasing after all the wrong things, and your palm of your hand, everybody hold it up, is your Rolodex right here. It's that cell phone.
yes,
Sometimes you have some of the best relationships right in your phone. And that's why I always say, if I want to stay connected with you, put your number in my phone. That's how I connect. And I'm so excited that not only have we been friends for years, but we maintain something that most people don't even understand. Sometimes you don't even have to agree, but one thing you have to have: respect, love, and integrity for each other, no
yes,
matter what. And the
yes.
first word was what? Love. And I love you so much, Barbara Young. And we just keep getting better with time. Okay? We just keep getting
Yes,
better with
yes,
time.
yes, yes,
Yes.
yes, yes, yes.
So, Barbara, what does International Women's Day mean to you? And please let us know. We love to know. What does it mean to you?
Let me tell you, the sisterhood of women is strong. It is love. And as nurturers, um, bottom line, we give birth. That's who we are. That is our character of what the Creator put into all of us. We come together to bring life, to uplift one another, and that's what it means to me. This event at Chateau Elan was an example of it, and all the other events I've gone through with different organizations, with Global Women Wealth Warriors, Dr. Lee with Women of Wealth, with Tequila Barner with Hot Talk Radio, with Dr. Fox with Universal Mom. All of those are examples of the Creator rebirthing into the kingdom his plan, his goal, the goodness of God throughout the kingdom. And there's food on the table for everyone if you want it. That's what this month of celebrating women, the sisterhood, we embrace one another, and to go and to the younger ones, the kids, the teens, and show them the way for the future, to be a positive vessel, pouring into others and to one another, help uplifting. And you're so right. That is so vital in this season. It's so vital. We cannot let anything that's happening in the world, because there will always be rumors of wars, tragedies, and situations that you think, wow, how could that happen? But we have to be, as warriors, to hold up the banner and continue to strive for the award. The award is not money. Money cometh. You don't have to chase money. Money will chase you when you have the right mindset, the right alignment, the right networking, and the right timing. Money will come to you. But going towards the reward of love, grace, mercy, salvation. That is what we should all strive together to, for the goodness, to see that flourish, to replenish. Spring, the spring just happened just what, 2 days ago? Springing into life, rebirthing. There's always going to be seed time and harvest time as long as the earth remains. Plant the seeds and you will get a harvest. And it's important to know where to plant the seeds. Just like a farmer, they plant the seeds, they tend to it, and then the harvest comes. And that's what we're all doing, planting good seeds, leaving a legacy, leaving a future for others to come up and take hold so that they can have an opportunity for success in life. And we need one another. I need you, Renee.
I need you too,
global.
Barbara.
Yes.
I need you. And
We
I want
need
you. Yeah, we need each other. And one of the things I want you guys to put in chat right now, what are some of the needs that you need, right? What are some of the needs that you need, you know? And I want you to be honest with yourself, because that's the only way that we can literally manifest what it is for us to have in this season. Well, Barbara, I just want to say thank you so much for not only being here, for being a friend, but being a true leader in the community, making sure that your voice is used to elevate others, and you just do it so effortlessly. Always have a smile on your face. And that's what I love about you, Barbara. I've never seen you have a bad day, so I want you to continue on staying just that way. I'm looking forward to seeing you also this Saturday.
Yes, I can't
Come
wait.
on now. Woo! My
Everyone out
goodness.
there, come on. You have to come to this
Yes.
event. I want to celebrate and honor you, sisters and brothers. Please come. Bring your mothers, bring your daughters, men. Bring
right.
bring your cousins, whoever, bring that neighbor. Get them out the house. Uplift, celebrate one another. Networking is vital. There's food on the table. If you want
Yes.
financial freedom, literacy, if you want creativity, if
Yes.
you want to learn about investments, if
Oh my goodness.
whatever you need, the food is on the table with Global Women's Wealth Warriors, and I'm honored, I'm humbled to be part of that organization. Just in the last 3 months, I've learned so much.
Yes.
So many women from all over the world, everyone. This is not just Atlanta. This is, where did you go? You
Global
went to Dubai.
organization. That was in
Global.
Dubai. We were in
China.
Abu Dhabi, Singapore. You know, this year we'll be back over in Egypt alongside with, we're going to Africa,
Yes.
Tanzania, right around the corner. And that's the thing. You know, my motto is always keep your bags packed and your passport current, because you just never know when Dr. Renee Noor will say it's time for us to go. And I'll say this also, you know, we'll be in Las Vegas coming up. We have our Power to Soar Leadership Conference that's right around the corner. We're going back over to Canada. And I want to say this, guys, the importance of a network that really want to elevate you, that want to see you reach your full potential. That's what you have over here with the Global Women Wealth Warriors GW3 Society. So thank you, Barbara. We're going to do our rock and roll. I sent you a picture from today, and I may try to post it up as well when we come back with this commercial break, of all the ladies at Chateau Elan. Again, thanks to Cherie. She did an amazing job.
Wow.
And that's what it's about. Us coming together, the collaboration, the collectiveness, because we need each other more than ever. So thank you again, Barbara. I look forward to seeing you on Saturday. Guys, we'll be right back with some more of our incredible, sensational, phenomenal women who's blazing the trails all around the globe. Right back. And we are back for GW3 Live. We have voices of power today, women from all across the platform. I'm so grateful that not only we're celebrating International Women's Month, but we are doing our part to help elevate these phenomenal women, not only connect with other phenomenal women, but also to share their stories so that you can have a connection with them as well. I'm grateful to be the host here, Dr. Renee Noor. And if you haven't had a chance to go to our website, please take the time to do so. globalwomenwealthwarriors.com, globalwomenwealthwarriors.com, GW3globalsociety.com, or even reneenoor.com. And that's KNORR, not the other way of spelling Nor. We want to stay connected with you. We're grateful that next weekend we have a huge program that's set aside. It's the Brown Paper Bag Brunch. And so I'm grateful that we'll be bringing not only literacy, but also it's when literacy meets legacy. And indeed, we will have authors that's going to be sharing their stories. You'll have an opportunity of meeting some of the Ebony Fashion Fair alumni models. They'll be sharing their stories. And we're truly looking forward to empowerment because we know our future leaders will be in the house with us as well. We have some of our girls who's going to be joining us from the HBCUs. And I will say this, even some of our future girls who are going into high school, they will be with us as well. So if you haven't already purchased your ticket, we highly encourage you guys to do so. It's going to be a spectacular experience right there at the Starling Hotel. We have fashion being provided by the Wilbur sisters. You'll get an opportunity of hearing from our very own Miss Wall Street, the comedian herself. I mean, the list just goes on and on. And so we really look forward to you joining us as well. March 28th from 4 to 7 p.m. at the Starling Hotel on 14th Street alongside with Peachtree Street. And my goodness, I absolutely love this hotel. It has that flavor, I would say the Hollywood flavor, and I would say old Hollywood, Beverly Hills. That's kind of like style it is. And for everyone, you already know we got a dress code. Okay, we got a dress code. Come being fabulous, wearing your rose pink, your creams, your golds. Just come being your iconic self as well. Well, this is the time that we have an opportunity of introducing our next special guest. It's all about our authors, it's about women who's taken leadership. And I'll say this, our next superstar, grateful that I have the opportunity of meeting her on the Clubhouse and then eventually in real life. It has been now about 3 years, and it has been an ultimate beautiful relationship to have none other than our one and only Dr. Glendina Green. Dr. Glendina Green is also one of those sensational GW3 chairwomen with the organization. Please put some love hearts out for this iconic woman as well. How are you doing today, Dr. Glendina Green? You got your microphone on mute, superstar, so we can't hear you. There we go. How are you doing today?
I am doing fantastic. Of course, thank you for allowing me to be in this space.
No, you are so welcome. Of course, I'm allowing you to be in this space. This is home, baby. You are at home right now. We're grateful to be here, not only talking about what International Women's Day mean to you, and I want to ask that question to you. But before we do that, why don't you go ahead on and tell everyone who you are? Please take the time to do that.
Most certainly. So, of course, my name is Glendina Green, and as you heard it said, Dr. Glendina Green. I am now a 3-time author, and the journey has been something so phenomenal that I'm thanking God. I told my story, my book I have right here in front of me, A Steadfast Heart, A Warrior's Journey Through Stage 4 Ovarian Cancer. And then, of course, I told my story, and then I invited others to tell their story through creating a companion manual so that others can take that manual to the doctor. I am like I said, a three-time author and a publisher. So I also help others to publish their book. And so that has been something so phenomenal. It's been a phenomenal experience to hear the stories of others and to empower other women. So I'm just looking forward to the journey of being a publisher, Ambassador.
Well, thank you so very much. Thank you for your
I can't hear
journey.
you.
You can't hear me. I think it's something over there with your, everybody can hear me, my microphone. Can you hear me now? If you can hear me, you got to put it in the chat because my microphone is open. If you guys can hear me, let me know if you guys can hear us. Put a 555 in the chat if you can hear us. You can hear me. Okay, so let's do this. I'll be right back with a quick commercial break. And hold on, we'll be right back. Okay, guys? Let's try this one more time.
Hello.
Testing, testing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys? Well, I don't know if maybe something there. They can hear me, Glendina. Everybody can hear me. Maybe you want to leave out the studio and come back in, Glendina, because everybody can hear me. Okay, so what we're going to do while Glendina is getting her system set up a little bit, you know, we love technology and technology loves us. What I have her to do is leave the studio and then come back in. Guys, let's put some hearts up in the chat. As she indicated, not only is she a cancer survivor, ovarian specifically cancer survivor, I have her book right here as well, talking about a steadfast heart. Indeed, she has traveled all the way from the Bahamas to Florida, and now she's here with us in Atlanta. And I know she's going to be joining us as well in on March 28th. An incredible, phenomenal woman with an incredible story. And I know for sure we're grateful to have her on this journey. While she's getting her sound together, what we'll do, we'll play one more interview. We'll play one more commercial. And then after we finish that commercial, we'll bring the one and only Dr. Glendina Green back. Okay, and so we're back. You know, I always say I love technology and technology loves us as well. When she comes back, we'll make sure we welcome her in. I'm not sure what you're going to be doing. You're traveling from one world to the other. We want you with us coming up on Saturday, not only celebrating International Women's Day, but celebrating so many of our future leaders of tomorrow. I've had the pleasure of working with this iconic not only designer, but this iconic lady here who have been able to dress some of the incredible stars around the world. One of the greatest gifts that we've had with Miss Janice Wilburn. Janice Wilburn has also an incredible sister. Her name is Carolyn. And when I first met these dynamic duo leaders. I was just so smitten by the energy. Oh my goodness, they have so much great energy. So you get an opportunity of meeting our very own Janice Wilburn. She's also just received her doctoral degree. So proud of Janice. One of our other leaders that you'll hear have an opportunity of meeting is Anissa. Now, Anissa had the pleasure of meeting her right in Atlanta just this weekend for this incredible event for Chateau Elan, and talking about an amazing treat. Oh my goodness, I'm actually wearing one of her hats right now. So I'm going to bring her up to the stage, Miss Anissa. Well, this is not the one who was wearing her hat, but you know what? This is another queen right here. She has the best candles. And I know for sure she has another heart for just giving as well. Anissa, it was an honor to meet you. Also, everybody just looks so beautiful, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, so you're on mute, so you got to unmute yourself. Everybody looks so,
Yes.
so beautiful. And I want you to introduce yourself first and foremost. I had the pleasure of meeting you with the brunch that we had at Chateau Elan. Let everybody know who you are. And
Yes.
then also, I want to ask you that number one question. What does International Women's Month means to you? But before we do that, please let everybody know who you are.
Well, thank you for having me, beautiful. First off, I would say my name is Anissa, and I am the owner of Order Nirvana Candle Co. We are a aromatherapy based company out of Atlanta, and we focus on mental health through aromatherapy. So yeah, I can't see.
Time to introduce yourself, darling. That's what I was giving you some time
Okay,
to
okay.
introduce
I'm like, oh,
yourself.
I'm new
Yes,
to it. Okay, but
yes.
yes,
And so, what else do you do? I mean, that was a
yes, little
yeah. So,
snippet.
tell everybody what else do you do? What you're passionate about as well.
Okay, so I would say I started Order Nirvana as a therapeutic outlet, as I am a master's degree holder. So I have my master's degree in forensic psychology. So a lot of my time was spent in school, and sometimes we don't take time to prioritize our mental health while we're in school. So afterwards, I just decided to focus on something that would give me the ability to help others just learn the benefits of aromatherapy and essentially mental health. And a lot of times in the Black and Brown community, we don't talk about mental health until a problem arises. So I like to focus on just starting conversations in our community through aromatherapy and getting the word out just about mental health awareness in our community.
Guys, put some hearts up. How important it is for us to get the word out about mental health.
Yes,
Ooh,
yes. It's
that
something.
within itself is something. You know what I realized also, Anissa, during COVID, I think that's when it was like a huge, big, wide
Yeah.
opener, right? Oh my goodness, did the numbers just totally increase during that time?
I would say it because, of course, we were inside and the depressive symptoms, anxiety, and all of that stuff was increased. And a lot of times, a lot of people didn't have an outlet. So I think talk therapy, aromatherapy, just having something as a coping skill is very beneficial. And a lot of times, people resort to negative coping mechanisms versus the positive ones. So my thing is just having a conversation with just someone that you trust, having a support system, and all of that good things, all of those good things.
I liked what you said because we do need each other. And as a support system is everything. You know, one of the things I was hearing my brother, Mr. Frank Ski, he was talking about frankly, was he said, frankly speaking, in
Hmm.
regard to what's happening with our young people.
Oh
And
yeah.
so I say our young people is an extension of parenting. We have to remember that. Parents, hear my voice.
Mhm.
You don't talk down to kids if you're not staying at home with your children. Remember, when they go to school, it's not for them to be babysat. They need to learn how to talk to people from home. They really need to learn social skills at home. It's not something that they're supposed to learn only at school. It has to be a complement. And so I think it really stems from how we come together as families, how we
Yes.
come together and build that core, that strength. Well, I love what you've been able to do because not only are you able to identify that mental awareness, but you're able to pour love right into us. You
Yes.
have these sensational candles, and oh my goodness, I love the color scheme. You know, pink's my favorite color. I just want the
Mine
world to
too.
know. Okay. As they say, how you doing? Okay. Pink is my favorite color.
Yes.
Share with everybody what gave you the excitement to start pouring love into someone else by way of your candles. Please share. And
Oh,
they look like they're soy candles. What kind of candles are they, girl? Tell
so
us.
I have soy wax candles, and I also have hemp free wax for those who have like fragrance allergies. So sometimes you can get a candle and it could cause headaches, or just it depends on the products that's used. So I try to be as earth conscious as possible in terms of making my products. I do make them myself, like I hand pour them, I hand pour all my fragrances. So with me, I would say it started with just a general need to find an outlet, like I said before, just something that I can do positively that'll help just calm anything after a long day, just something to decompress. So that's the main reason why I started. I do have one of my babies with me.
Let's see
But
it.
yes, these are them. They're
Yes.
all hand
And
poured.
that's my favorite color. That's that rose
Yes.
gold. Yes.
So yes, and pink, like I said, pink is as a woman, we're soft, we're feminine, and just seeing light. Like I said, I just like to bring light into anything that I do, and I think a lot of times we're so much surrounded by so much negativity. I think that just bringing positivity, light, and love into someone's life is just what we need sometimes.
That is so, so true, guys. Put some hearts up. Anissa had the pleasure of being with us also today, just giving energy in the room. I burn candles, Anissa, every day. I love candles. It puts me in the mood, and it's just a mood of good energy. Really, that's what I look at candles, and especially, whether it's a good scent or it's just the ambiance, it
Yes,
works really
yes,
well for me. And I love the fact that your packaging is in my favorite color. So I'll say this, coming up for March 28th, we are looking forward to having you with us at the Starling Hotel. Now, have you ever gone to this hotel before,
yeah. And
Anissa?
so I've been there recently for the first time, so this will be my second time. I'm excited.
Yes. Oh my God. Don't you just love it?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
right
It
by.
is a
That's one of
yes.
my.
So I guess everybody just need to wear your candles because your candles are the perfect color for the event.
Yes.
So share with us, not only your words of support for another phenomenal woman who wants to jump into this whole entrepreneurship game. Has it been easy for you? Please let us know, darling. Has it
No,
been easy?
no.
No.
Nothing in life worth having, I believe, comes easy. It's always going to be a challenge, especially if, how would I put, I'm a first generation entrepreneur, so it's not something that was taught to me. It's something that I'm learning as I go. So, and I mentioned during our brief meeting, I'm a new mom, so I just want to leave something behind for her, regardless of the learning process it takes. I'm willing to do whatever is necessary to make sure that she has something that's left behind. So that's just the biggest thing for me. So yes,
When I absolutely love it. I look forward to having you. We
thank
look forward to hugging on you, being a part of the brown paper bag brunch. And this will take place on March 28th from 4 to 7, right there at that beautiful Starling Hotel. Tell your girlfriends, tell the family members, guys.
yes,
We're celebrating not only International Women's Day, we're focusing on literacy, we're focusing on legacy, and we are inspiring our future generational girls also, so they'll be in the building while we are pouring in to
yes.
you, not only through your candles but also pouring in from a place of
I
love.
appreciate you for having me and just letting me be have a moment. I appreciate it.
Yes. When I appreciate you for being who you are because you're truly unique and no one else had that fabulous candle style but you, and
Thank you.
keep on staying elevated. And you know what? We got to talk about that doctoral degree. Okay,
Yes,
girl.
yes,
We're
yes,
talking
ma'am.
about that. Okay. We will have some of our iconic women that's going to be earning their doctoral degree on that day. So we're going to make a phone call to you
I look
later on.
forward to meeting
Okay.
you all and seeing you all
Yes.
there. Thank
Thank
you.
you again for being here, guys. And that's just how we do it. One of our next speakers, man, you love fashionable candles. Well, just imagine when you have somebody that's so fashionable with fashion. Our award winning designer. She has so many awards, girl. I can't even tell you how many. I think she's close to 100 awards between her and her beautiful sister. There was seven sisters, and they just finished celebrating a family reunion at home, and they came out as the Supremes. So, talking about some energy, and she brings that kind of energy everywhere she goes. When we come back after this commercial break, we have the one, the only Dr. Janice Wiverin will be with us in the building. We'll be right back, guys. Thank you. And we are back, guys. Give it up again to Anissa for being such an amazing, amazing speaker. Again, you guys get an opportunity of meeting this queen coming up on March 28th, right there at the Starling Hotel. Again, if you haven't already received your tickets, make sure you get those tickets. Go to the Global Women Wealth Warriors website. Look for the brown paper bag brunch, guys. Whether you want to get a table, whether you want to get an individual, or even if you want to make a donation to the Global Girls Who Soar, Soar Global Girls, please feel free to do that as well. I share this with you because the next person that we're getting ready to introduce you to, as I share with you already, she's phenomenal. She's sensational. I've had the pleasure of knowing her, I guess, all my life since I've been here in Atlanta, Georgia, and it just keeps on getting better with time. Without further ado, the queen herself, Doctor, let's put some respect on it. Queen, I'm going to say Dr. Queen Janice Wilburn. How you doing, superstar?
Ow. Oh my
Sitting on
goodness.
your throne. I just
I
love
am
it.
sitting here at my dear friend's home. I am in her dining room. I'm
Okay.
visiting one of my dear friends, and she reminds me of my mother, Queen Elizabeth.
Oh,
And her name
yes.
is actually Mrs. Liz, also Elizabeth. Yes, so I am here on a Sunday evening having a beautiful time to relax. It's been a beautiful day.
Well,
Yes, it
that
has.
green looks great on you, Janice.
Thank you.
Dr.
Thank you.
Janice.
Yeah, this was the color at church today. Yes, the green is
Yes,
the color for the month. And it is, of course, a Wilborn Sisters original design, my dear.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, before we get into it, guys, I
Uh-huh.
always want all of our guests to go ahead and introduce themselves.
Thank
So,
you, sir.
Janice, take it away in
I know my.
introducing who you are.
Okay, let's see. Can I wrap it up in a few words? Let's see what my hair looking like, because you probably don't really recognize me, huh? I got on a new little fresh do today. For those of you that do not know me, I am blonde underneath. Yes, but anyway, my name is Janice Wilborn. And right now, I'm Dr. Janice Wilborn, which is a wonderful accomplishment for me. I'm Janice Wilborn. I'm originally from Jackson, Tennessee. Born and raised there in Tennessee in the South. Of course, it's fabulous there. I was there last week actually visiting my family. But yes, I'm the youngest of seven designing women, seven sisters, and our Queen Mother Elizabeth, that she taught us all to sew. So of course, I'm a clothing designer and a seamstress. I've been in business with my one of my sisters, Carolyn, for over 40 years. So she and I are designers here in Atlanta. She's now in Los Angeles, California, but we are international fashion designers. But we design for people that love to make a statement. When they show up, they got to make a statement. Yeah, so we're exclusively located downtown on Peachtree Street here in Atlanta. And I design and make all kinds of fancy outfits for people that want to make a statement, with style and class. I always say that. Yeah, but definitely there on Peachtree Street. We've been in Atlanta over at least 40 years, almost 40. Yeah, but we've been around a pretty good little while making things for people that's going places all the time, special occasion dressing. Yes, but I do so many things in the community here in Atlanta. I just recently it's like a passion for me to teach this trade to the next generation. So that's what I do on a regular. And part of my DNA is the trade of sewing. You know, it seems like it's in my blood. When it comes to fashion, I wake up with fashion on my mind all the time. Whether it's colors, beautiful colors, whatever, any accessory. Just like even for women that wear hair pieces and wigs and things, I always tell them it's an accessory. It's just like what shoe you gonna wear, what type outfit you gonna wear. It's all that, all inclusive. So it's just part of who I am. I am a fashion stylist, clothing designer, seamstress. I'm a mouthpiece for God. That's one of the main things I love to do is to minister to people and show the goodness of God through my conversation. Whatever it is I'm talking about is always something good and positive and very uplifting because women need to hear it. And just be there to help motivate others to realize who they are as part of what my passion is all about. Yes, so, but I am truly grateful to be here with you, Renee, Dr.
Hmm.
Renee. I'm very excited to, yes, be here with you all.
Well, I'm so proud of you
Uh-oh,
as
I can't
well.
hear you.
Okay, hold on.
Uh-huh.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Okay, I can't even hear you, so I'm not sure.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Something was, I can hear, yes, I can. I can hear
Okay.
you. We're
Yeah, so your
proud
phone is
of
on mute.
you.
It
Okay,
went to mute.
we're proud of you. I don't know what's happening because it said that everybody can. If you guys can hear me, put
Uh-oh,
a
I can't hear.
555 in the chat.
Let's see.
Yeah, let's see what's happening here. Keep speaking about you.
Okay, let's see. Where is Renee at? Renee?
I'm here. Can you hear me okay?
Do look cute
Testing
in
one,
this
two.
green.
Testing one, two.
Mm.
Well, you look fabulous. I
And the
know.
show. Okay, it's
Let's
showing
just
me.
make
I'm on
sure.
video and my mic
Yes.
is on.
Okay, hold on.
Okay,
I'm
let's
just
see.
gonna see a
Let's see.
message.
Can I
Well,
get the
you look
text?
incredible.
Tell her I can't hear.
Okay, hold on. Let's do this. If you guys can hear me in the
I
chat,
need to
just
do the
put
same thing.
they can hear me. 555 in the chat if you can hear me. Okay. So I can hear you, Janice. I can hear you. And how about if you leave the studio and come back in? I'll tell her to do that. Leave the studio, come back in. Hold
My
on.
hair done swooped to the
We'll be
side.
right back. Okay, we'll be right back with a commercial break. And then when
See,
we
I can't
come
hear to
back,
receive what question she's asking. At the front desk. There? Can you hear me?
and we are
Test it.
back. Hold on. And we are back. Janice, can you hear me now? You can hear me,
Is that working?
Janice? Can you hear me, Janice? Okay.
Okay, what does International Women mean to me?
Yes. What does International Women's Month mean to
Okay.
you? The collection you just seen from the video came straight from the Wilburn sisters. So we're just waiting for her to respond. What does International Women's Day means to her. Hold on. Yes. Answer the question. What does it mean to
Okay,
you?
I'm sorry. It's really interesting when you have technical,
Hmm.
difficulty going on. Yeah, but anyway, yes, what International Women means to me. That is all inclusive. I love it. Yeah, when I lived over in Europe, see, back in the day in the early 80s to the early 90s, we lived in Germany and Paris, France. Yeah, so of course I love working with all nationalities. And by making clothing, all women love pretty things. So, of course, and communicating with all the different nationalities too helps me to become a better woman. Yes. So as far as communicating with other nationalities, I think it's a blessing because we have so much in common. We all have a lot in common. It doesn't matter what race you are. Everybody loves fashion. And everybody loves to look beautiful and classy when it comes to dressing. It's very, very important. So I'm grateful to have the talent to be able to reach out to others, no matter what. No matter what it is you're going through, all of us think the same. We communicate the same. We love pretty things. We love all the same things. And it's all about being with other women that are all inclusive too. So I think that's a blessing.
You
Yeah,
are a
so
blessing.
I think
Yes.
that's pretty good. Yeah, I love
Hmm.
being in the group with other women that's
Yes.
multifaceted, just like I am. Yeah,
And you know what,
I know, Renee. I can't
Janice?
even hear you.
That's
Hold
okay.
on, let
I
me look
got
at
you.
my text.
Okay. What's so great about
Okay.
Janice, guys? What's so great about Janice also? Not only has she styled me for the mayor's ball, she has been able to be there for the Global Women Wealth Warriors in so many different ways. Right now, we're communicating the other way. Let's see. She's, as I said, she's been able to style me for the mayor's ball. And I'll say this as well. We're looking forward to her being a part of this March 28th event with Styles and Fashion. I want her to share with you what fashion means to her and why she loves giving back to the girls, because we will have some of our young people that's going to be in the room with us as well. Let's get Miss Janet back up on the stage. Again, I'm so proud of
Oh,
her. She's
it
looking
says
great
she's,
in
as
her
I said,
green.
she's been able to
And
sell me
so,
for the mayor's ball. I said it's
yes,
part to her being a part of the march. And I want her to share with you what fashion needs to her and why
absolutely.
she loves giving back to the girls because we will have some of our young people there's going to be in. Okay.
All right. And so, without further ado, we're going to hand the microphone to Miss Janice Wilburn. Janice, Miss Janice, we don't see you.
Goodness gracious. Really interesting. It's amazing. Yes, I am excited and I am looking forward to coming on with you all on March the 28th. I think it's going to be great. And as far as the colors, I definitely will talk with you later about the colors because I need to make sure that I can dress some of the ladies that day. And of course, women, we come in all sizes, all shapes. So I definitely need to make sure our designs are seen in the room. Yes, we design anything from carefree, casual, dressy, exclusive evening, black tie, red carpet, whatever. So of course we can make anything in those colors. So we're gonna stay focused on what it is we're gonna be doing that day. So definitely I will talk with you a little later on, Renee, in reference to trying to create something with you all in mind. But as far as the young ladies, I think it will be great that we'll be able to bless them and dress them also to be able to look fabulous on there because it's all about looking good. It's all about looking good, showing up looking fabulous like you are right now, Renee, and all of the
Oh,
fancy hats, whether it's a hat or whether it's a beautiful jacket or either nice two-piece comfortable outfit. We can definitely do it. One thing we specialize in is wrap dresses. And see, the wrap dresses look good on all sizes. It fits the curves. It just doesn't matter what it is that you want to accent, whether it's the cleavage or the shoulders. See, like this piece can come off the shoulders. Some women like showing their cleavage, some women like showing their back. So we're going to work with the ladies. We're going to find out what the women really want. And this particular outfit that I'm wearing here, it's one of my wrap tops, and it's got palazzo pants. Let's see. It's got pants with this. See, it's just a nice little two-piece set. So something like that in a nice, comfortable look. It's got a little wrap, wrap top and pants here. But of course, the wrap dress also looks good on any size lady, whether she's short or tall. We'll make it with them in mind. So maybe leading up to next weekend, I think it's very soon. Next weekend is the event. Yes, on the 28th. So this week, 11 to 7 p.m., I'll be open Monday through Saturday at my store on Peachtree Street at the Residence Inn Marriott, right downtown Atlanta. I will be available Monday through Saturday, like I say. And of course, come down if you like to get dressed. We can come up with something. If we don't have the colors, maybe we can wear something black or whatever, and you can put the accent scarf or whatever to kind of accent the colors. But anyway, in the future, just remember we're always there to design with you in mind. Okay? Yes, once again, my number, in case you want to follow me on any of the social media pages or whatever, it's Wilborn Sisters Designs or Janice Wilborn. And also my phone number is 770-634-3494. And I would love to talk with you and get you dressed for the occasion. Okay?
Absolutely.
Thanks once again, Renee. Love
Yes,
you.
you're welcome. We
Thank
love
you
you
all.
too.
Thanks for watching and
Yes,
thanks for listening. And hope to see you soon.
absolutely. Thank you. Guys, let's give it up to Miss Janice Wilburn. Absolutely love her energy, love what she does for fashion, her words of wisdom, and she's going to make sure you shine for that day for those who need to wear an exclusive design from the Wilburn collection. I'm going to show this video. I want you guys this time to look at the video because each and every last one of the ladies pretty much were wearing one of the Wilburn Sisters collection. So guys, and then after that, we're going to go to one of our incredible authors who I had the pleasure of meeting, I would say about 3 years ago now. And so we're looking forward to having our very own Miss Tamiko to be with us for March 28th. And again, it's all about how we are showing up, not only leading, but the literacy that helps us to meet that legacy. We'll be right back. And we are back, GW3 Live. So grateful to not only provide you with these powerhouse voices from all across the world, but being able to shine the spotlight on celebrating International Women's Month. I'm your host, Dr. Renee Noor, grateful to be not only a part of this global community that keeps elevating women businesses alongside their voices, but surely knowing how to close out the month of March with such a sensational way of celebrating not only global women, but also our future leaders of tomorrow. Well, our next incredible speaker, I'm so excited that she's here with us. I've had the pleasure, you heard me say earlier, to meet her about 3 years ago. And it's incredible how her book brought us all back. I'm like, oh, that light bulb went off. And Tamiko, oh my goodness, not only am I excited that you're a part of this synergy, thank you for saying yes also to the Global Women Wealth Warriors. What about GW3 Warriors as well? How are you doing, superstar?
I am good. I am good. Thank you for having me on today.
I love your hair. Oh my God, everybody looks so great. Yes. Well, one of the things I want you to do, like I've asked all of the speakers, to introduce yourself. Let our viewers know who you are, this birth of light and sunshine. Beautiful. Take it away. Let everybody know who you are.
Thank you. Well, my name is Tamiko Green. I am a mother of 4 adult children and also a foster parent. I am an ordained minister. I am a U.S. Army veteran, an author, a coach, a spoken word artist. I'm also the founder of TAF, which stands for Turning Around Futures. It is a it is a foundation that actually gives hope to those that feel like there is none, and I'm also a candidate for Georgia Seat House, Georgia, how about that Georgia House seat for Paulding County District 17. And that's me in a nutshell.
Yeah, I mean, there's more than you in a nutshell. Guys, first put some hearts up in the chat. I love people that's so modest, right? There's so many other extensions to this queen. I didn't even realize that she was a spoken word artist. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I
Okay,
can hear
she's
you
a
good.
spoken word artist, okay? And in addition to that, she loves to travel. That was one of the things that we connected on automatically. I know we are blessed to have her as an extension of one of our leaders as well, Miss Kendra Sack. And as I said, you even sound like our dear, dear sister, but we keep her in our hearts as well. We're looking forward to honoring some of our phenomenal women who have paved the way for us to be where we are, even in the connections of relationships. And so I just want to say thank you for not only your leadership, but also thank you for your vision. So tell us this, because a lot of people don't even understand that spoken word artists, that's sensational within itself. What drove you there? And then we're going to talk about the politics too, because we already know you're running for a seat. So we're going to definitely embrace and expand upon that. But talk to us about the spoken word artist. Uh, that takes a lot of creativity, right? And being able to find the right words and just move with the groove. When did you start that? I want to know, girl.
So I have always, I'm going to say, I've always been a writer, even as a young girl. I think the first thing I've ever had sent to the Library of Congress, I was about maybe 9, and my parents sent it off for me. Writing for me was a way of just another way of expressing myself. Um, and so for me, it's something that I love. I love to play on words, but I also use it as a way of helping people to grow, including myself, building up myself, but also making an impact into other people's lives because, words are powerful and we tend to move in the direction of them. So if I'm creating something that calls you to move in an upward direction of where you want to go, then for me, I've made an impact into your life. So I love it.
needed that. We really needed that because that allows others to hear that it's okay for them to have that total freedom. It's no real borderline in that area, right? Because now you're just expressing yourself and being in the mood and the rhythm of how you need to express yourself. And that's what's so sensational about that. And we're looking forward to hear you express yourself that evening on March 28th. And so one of the things I'll share with you, I'm excited the fact that you said yes to politics. That's not easy these days. And it is important for women to have more voices. I know our very own Commissioner Alana Sanders, she speaks so strong and boldly about that. And let me say this, we have a lot of sisters that's making it happen in that space as well. Why is it that you wanted to run for this particular seat? Why you felt the need in order for you to be in position and anchored to help the community have a different, I would like to say, a different voice?
So I believe that politics or government is for the people. It's
Mm.
for the people, to help the people, to serve the people. One of the things I love doing is serving. I love to help people. I love to help people to rise beyond their current circumstances, because I do believe that we all have areas in our lives that we try to figure out how to get beyond it. And so entering into politics gives me that ability to be of service to someone, to make a difference in the community, and not just the community, but within the state. So stepping into that role for me is just a part of who I am. I mean, when you look at going into the military, they teach us about service. But before even going into the military, that's something my parents taught us, is to serve. Life is good, but it's even better when you can serve someone, and especially being able to serve people that you don't even know. That's true service.
Service indeed. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, that is true service indeed. And that's one of the things that make us so unique, because we understand, just as God and his son, they service the people. It wasn't about the titles, guys. It wasn't about the accolades. It was just making sure that the people were taken care of. And I'll say this, even with everything that's going on today, certain countries, I just love how they get it. It's really about putting the people first. And so thank you for having a heart in that space. And we're looking forward to helping you also to claim your seat exactly where you want it to be. And thank you for being a writer for all these years. I don't know about you when I was growing up. Mom used to always say, write in your diary. Did you have a diary when you were growing up?
I didn't.
You didn't
I
have a
didn't
diary?
have a
Did you have a journal? What did you have?
I didn't have a journal. I just wrote. Like, I was very quiet. So I would
Mm,
spend a lot of time either sitting on the stair or in my room just writing. So I guess you could say I had a journal, just never called it a journal, but I
okay.
love poetry. Always have.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes. Well, that's powerful because now look at you. You say you were very quiet. Now you got to be on many stages. Come through, okay? You have to build that up. And I'll say this also, a lot of people don't know. I was shy growing up. I didn't used to say anything at all. Even though mom placed us on stages at an early age, I think I was speaking at the age of 10. My mother was a Jehovah's Witness. And so not knowing that was preparing me for where we are today. And so I was one of those quiet girls. I was shy. And I just didn't probably speak around people that I really didn't feel comfortable around, right? But look at us now, girl. Look at us now. We are
Yeah.
doing it. God
Yeah.
has given us some new wings. You see the wings, right?
Yes.
New wings.
Yes.
And we are touching lives everywhere we go. Now, I know you love to travel. Where are some of the favorite places you've traveled to? And then share with us, what do we have to look forward to you in the next I would say 2 months. How about that? Just give us 2 months. What we're going to look forward to with you. Please share.
So one of the places that I've been that I love London. I love London. I don't know, something about London I just really, really love. I had a very interesting encounter with one of the priests there, and it was just amazing. And so I will be returning back to London this year, as well as also Ireland. And what to look forward to in the coming 2 months. There's a lot to look forward to. As I stated, that I have a nonprofit tab, Turning Around Future. So we're gonna definitely be teaming up with some other organizations to really make an imprint and an impact within Cobb County, Paulding County, and also Cherokee County. Just doing some things, getting out and making a difference. Also, I know I have the 28th event, but then I will also be at another event coming up in the month of April, April 25th to be exact. So, yeah.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Well, we're excited that you will be in the building with us coming up on March 28th. Guys, you want to be there. This sensational beauty is going to be doing something that we've never experienced within the GW3 community, and it's going to be spoken word. That's right, a spoken word artist. And I pray that not only with some of our other young girls that's going to be there, this is going to inspire them to also find their freedom as well. Because as I share with you, when I look at a spoken word artist, it's all about freedom. It's
Yes.
about how they connect with their soul, their heart, and their soul, and they just express themselves. So I'm happy that you have been able to find your way and continue on wanting to make a difference in the community. I have something, this is something that we're going to be giving to our SOAR Global girls right here. And so I want to give it up to Yolanda for creating this incredible piece. This is not only a place where you can put your ink pen, right? Alongside with laying down your book for our literacy program. How about that? Isn't that adorable? And then you can have, well, I don't have my mug, but I'll put my perfume. You can put your perfume, or you can put a mug right there as well. Isn't that adorable?
That is adorable.
Yes,
Beautiful.
yes, yes. So let's give it up to Yolanda with her creativity. We've been able to provide the SOAR Global Girl, way of helping our young leaders to see themselves soaring across the world. And you already know we like to carry our wings no matter where we go. And so we'll be actually sharing our wings with our future leaders of tomorrow as well. So thank you again, Yolanda. Thank you again, Tamikio, for being an author. I ask all the authors, we need your books. We need the books that you want to bring to donate to the girls. We want to make sure that we build those tiers of education. Well, I look at it this way, literacy with building up the pillars of books. That's one of our synergies that we do with the GW3 Warriors. And I'm happy that your book will also be a part of the pile that we're going to be able to provide. I know I have authors that's providing us book all the way from Vietnam alongside with Portugal. And so I'm excited that you too an author and we get an opportunity to meet you and for you to pour into the leaders of tomorrow. Thank you, Tamikio, for everything that you do. We're so proud of you, and we truly are looking forward to seeing you 1 week from the day. Is it 1 week from the day? No, tomorrow.
Yeah.
What day is today? I'm so confused. It's
Sunday.
Sunday. So we see you on Saturday. Oh, because I'm thinking
Yeah.
it's still Saturday. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you. Is there any other words of encouragement that you'd like to pour into the community before we close out your segment? Please take your time.
Yes, so I would just like to say, whatever it is that you truly desire in life, know that nothing stops you in life but you. Just keep going no matter what, because whatever it is that you desire, it also desires you. Thank you.
Baby, whatever you desire, it also desires you. It's that law of attraction and synergy I love. Well, as we get ready to close out this segment, we'll be leading into our last segment for today, featuring this queen right here, our very own steadfast heart warrior, Dr. Glendina Green. So once we come back, that'll be our final interview for today. And we look forward to seeing you guys on Saturday at the one and only the Starlin Hotel. And that's from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Guys, come dress fabulous. No, you don't have to wear an evening gown. I'm just letting you guys know. I know everybody have to ask that for me, right? You don't have to wear an evening gown, but just be chic. Rose, you could wear creams, you could wear the rose gold, just beautifully dressed. If you want to wear tan, you're more than welcome to wear that, but bring that winning attitude. And I want to see you guys bring the books that you want to donate to the future leaders of tomorrow. So make sure you share your
Renee, you're no longer present.
And guys, we're back. I wanted to just go ahead on and pour into all those souls around the world. As it stands right now, we are looking so forward to meeting all of these sensational women from all across the globe. Some of them are traveling from Kansas City, the DMV, all across the world. And I just want to say thank you. You know, we are celebrating International Women's Month. And you know what that means to me? I asked all the ladies, what does celebrating International Women's Month mean to them? What it means to me is being able to uplift the voices that probably need to really connect with more phenomenal women and young girls. What it means to me, International Women's Month, is being able to not only appreciate your femininity, but also your God's grace. This is the season that women shine no matter where they are. The most important thing for me is the collaboration of women connecting so we can truly transform lives and make greater masterpieces. Coming from New Orleans, Louisiana, and being in Atlanta, it has been a dream come true, being able to travel around the globe to bring other dreams to life. That has been remarkable. It has been a remarkable journey for us. And guys, guess what? We are just starting. That's right, we're just starting. So I look forward to seeing you. I look forward to meeting you. I want to hug you. I want to wrap my arms around you and squeeze you tight, because we come from a place of not only being able to love on each other, but we know that's the way that God wants us to show up in everybody's lives, in each other's lives. So we look forward to seeing you March 28th from 4 to 7 right there at the Starling Hotel. If you haven't already purchased your tickets, guys, let's make sure we do it. And I'll say this also, Probably get 2 tickets. Get one for you and your girlfriend. It's going to be a beautiful brunch with powerful players. We have ladies that's going to help you with funding. How many of you guys need help support with funding your businesses, your ideas? Well, guess what? No matter if you're a startup company or if you're a seasoned company, we will have both of that. We'll have that kind of access to you. Plus, we're looking forward to you meeting your new mentee, because I know that's something that I was excited to have, a mentor to help me navigate through my journey. And so, as I share with you guys as we close out this segment here, the phenomenal women voices, we're going to close out with this incredible interview with this queen right here, the one and Dr. Glendina Green. Let's see if we can hear you now. Let's see. Testing,
Hello,
testing.
can you hear me?
Yes. Much better.
Awesome.
Much better. Yes. So, how are you doing, superstar? How are you?
I am doing fantastic. And of course, I'm going to say you do give the best hug. So, Atlanta, get ready.
Get ready. Oh my goodness. I know I'm going to bring my tissue coming up on the 28th, because I already know I will be pouring out in so many ways. And it's all about not only that legacy and how it meets the literacy and literacy meets the legacy, but it's how we lean into each other and to really
Absolutely.
connect those richer relationships. And as I spoke about the mentor and the mentee relationship, here we go. As we
Yes.
close out. Oh my goodness, you have been like one of the perfect mentees. And I want to say thank you. Thank you for believing in this journey, for believing in me, for just even having trust in having a mentor. I'm looking forward to you reintroducing yourself, because it's important for you to do that. And please let everybody know who you are. And again, thank you, Dr. Glendina Green, for being a part of the GW3 community with your leadership. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you again, Ambassador Dr. Renee, of course, for everything that you do. I started out in the Global Women Wealth Warriors organization as a mentee, as she has mentioned. And I went from a mentee to an ambassador, and now I am a chairwoman. And the experience has been something so phenomenal, because I always tell people I was an introvert, and now God is being able to use me to be able to write my books, tell my stories, and not only do that, empower other women. And we spend so much time on the clubhouse as well with the organization Monday through Friday from 8 to 10. And you can find us there in that praying it forward room. And we pour, as women, we pour into each other's. And that's what allows us to elevate, because everybody has the chance to get a seat at the table. Everybody has a chance to speak, to moderate. And so my experience as a mentor underneath this leadership has been something so phenomenal that you can't put a price to it. You just have to thank God when God gives you phenomenal leaders like Ambassador Dr. Renee Noor for my manual of a navigate your cancer journey. Ambassador Dr. Renee Noor was able to ride my forward. And so that became something very special to me as well. Every time I open up the book, her picture is one of the first pictures I see. And just to know that she's been able to impart it to me has been something so phenomenal. And then to see her go into the journey with other young leaders this coming this coming Saturday for the brown paper bag event that's going to occur. It's going to be something so phenomenal that the young people are going to be blessed. So don't only bring yourselves. If you have those young women that need to be empowered during this Women Empowerment Month, is what I like to say, Women's International Month, you want to bring them. You want to bring them into the space, because she's always providing so much information that you can use. I say tools that you can use. And she travels all over the globe, bringing those experiences to each and every person. I met her there in Orlando, Florida for the first time. And that's how we begin the mentee to mentor relationship. And so it is, like I said, again, it's like none other You want to be able to invite your other women friends to the organization during this Women Month. Another thing that I also did is on Facebook, I was able to celebrate so many phenomenal women also in my life. That experience alone was able to fill me with so much joy. So I'm saying to each and every one of you, for the end of the month celebration of women, get into this space with this brown paper bag, because you're not only coming together as an adult yourself, but we're bringing those young people, we're bringing in generation, we're bringing in legacy, and we're bringing in some powerful women. As you know, our very own ambassador, Dr. Renee Noor, she was an ebony fashion model, and so other ebony fashion models are going to be able to take that stage with her, and they're going to rock, not only rock the runway, but you just have some powerful people that are going to be in this space to empower our young women. So I'm just encouraging this for each and every person, because of the organization, I want to say I was able to write my book. I always give thanks and praise to God, but I also give thanks and praise to him for the people that he put in my life. And so be there in this space. You have enough time to go ahead and make that happen. So that is my share. Ambassador, thank you again for all that you do.
Well, again, no, thank you for everything that you have been able to accomplish. And thank you for the journey that you've been on. You know, one of the things I say also, Glendina, guys, put some fire emojis up alongside with some hearts as well for Dr. Glendina Green. We understand what happens when women come together, not only when women come together with vision and clarity, we shift the narrative. We now create a new space where it allows us to elevate voices like none other. And I want to say this because that's what building legacy is about. It's not just about what we do on this earth, it's about what will happen long after we are gone, and how that continues on transferring that energy into the future entrepreneurs, the future lawyers, the future doctors, the future astronauts, the future of those that we're being able to open up doors. Because, guys, I want you to place in the chat the names who've been able to open up doors for you, the names that's been able to help give you access. And that's what indeed we've been able to do thus far. Dr. Glendina Green, thank you for being a 3-time author. Thank you for utilizing your life journey to be able to say, this is my experience. This is not going to stop here, because I'm going to keep on soaring. I'm going to keep on living. And you've been living your best life. So what does International Women's Day mean to you, Dr. Glendina Green?
So I'm not able to hear you, but I'm sure
What
you're always
does, wait,
pouring out
wait, hold
such
on.
good information.
What does International Women's Day mean to you? I text it
I'm
to.
not able to hear you, but once again, I'm sure you're always providing such good information for everybody. The only thing I want to make sure that I always say is thank you again for all that you do. I'm encouraging the women to go out and grab your nieces, grab your mothers, grab every person that you can to get them in this space again with our event that's coming up on the 28th, this coming Saturday. And you still have time to celebrate the woman that you are. First and foremost, celebrate yourself, and then celebrate all those phenomenal women in your life during this Women's International Month, where women, we're rising, we're soaring. I know Ambassador said women are becoming so powerful in this earth that you want to show up as your best self. This is not the time to take a back seat, but this is the time to step into the season that we say this is our crowning season. So women, of course, I'm going to tell you, wear those crowns and wear those crowns proudly. That's an inner crown that you show up with every day. Not so much a physical crown, as our ambassador would say, but that inner crown, and then teach our young women as well how to wear their crown. Once again, this event is going to be something where you're going to be able to learn about literacy, and we're going to have some phenomenal books there in that space. So blessings and favor, Ambassador. Love and appreciate you.
And I love and appreciate you also, guys. Put some hearts up, put some fire emojis up for our very own Dr. Glendina Green. Being able to have such a powerful outlook on life, being able to be the warrior of the light as well. And I'm looking forward to us all getting together for the season of March 28th, celebrating Women International Month all across the platform. So, guys, we want to say thank you. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for tuning in. We want you to connect with these ladies. Please join us in Atlanta. That's right, in Atlanta, coming up this Saturday, March 28th, from 4 to 7 p.m. right there at the Starling Hotel. If you haven't received your tickets yet, please go to the website and go ahead and get your tickets. We are looking forward to having you. We want to make sure we can connect you with some of the most phenomenal authors, lawyers, doctors, visionaries, leaders that are shaking it up, women that have been breaking records, breaking barriers, and we're grateful to bring them to the center stage coming March 28th, 2026 from 4 to 7. Again, thank you for being here, Dr. Glendina Green. Thank you for tuning in. And is there any other words of encouragement you would like to share with the viewers, Dr. Glendina Green? Words of encouragement. She's so
And
beautiful.
of course, I still
She's
can't hear you.
right, no problem. She's like our Barbie doll. Again, we just want to say not only keep striving as we roll our shoulders back, roll our shoulders back, we keep our heads up. Not only is it time for us to embrace everything that God has blessed us with, it's time for us to soar. I want you to utilize all of your gifts and all of your talents so you can become everything that God has in store for you. Remember, this is your season, not only to rise up to soar, but this is your season to conquer. And we're going to do it for International Women's Month. Again, this is our very own Dr. Glendina Green. Her incredible book. We'll have it also. Make sure you have a copy of it. Exactly. We look forward to seeing you guys, and bring the books so we can share the books also with the girls. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. This is how we wrap up. This is how we
Thank
close.
you.
You're welcome. So, so welcome. We see you guys on the other side of your greatness. Bye for now. It's such a great honor to be able to raise funds for Living Beyond Breast Cancer organization.
Yes, thank you, Renee, very much for helping us to organize this event. It's for a beautiful cause, and it's always our pleasure to help people.